I offered to you among the most versatile and hardworking public address announcers in the New York area for more than 30 years. Dom Alagia has called the plays and announced lineups for baseball, basketball, football, and numerous other sports. Alagia got his start with college basketball in 1960 when he took over the microphone for the St. Peter's College Peacocks in the Jersey City Armory. During his 18 years there, the Peacocks had some of their finest teams, being invited into the NIT 5 straight years. And from there, he branched into other sports, including minor league baseball with the late lamented Jersey City Reds, NFL football with the Giants at Roosevelt Stadium, believe it or not, in Jersey City, and eventually to the Meadowlands Arena, where from 1982-83 through 1990-91, he was the voice of college basketball. In that capacity, he worked NCAA regional action in many nationally televised matchups. Still very active in the field, Alagia has been the public address voice of football at West Point's Michie Stadium since 1972. In fact, his first game was a 77-7 rout of the Cadets by Nebraska, but that team rebounded for a 6-4 mark. Alagia still works football at Montclair State and William Patterson colleges in New Jersey, as well as basketball at both schools, college baseball regionals, and many New York and New Jersey Scholastic Championship events. We are in receipt of a letter that is dated February 9th, 1993 in Dominic's honor, and it reads as follows. Dear Dom, congratulations on your election to the New York Sports Hall of Fame. On this, what may be one of the happiest days of your life, please know that we, in the Office of the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics at West Point, share with you the joy and thrill of seeing years of dedication and devotion culminate with this honor. It is particularly gratifying to know that you were elected by your peers. For more than 2 decades, you have served the United States Military Academy in a highly professional manner as our public address announcer for home football games and on occasion for some basketball games. That others have recognized your professionalism as well and have seen fit to honor you with this prestigious award is a tribute to your character and your ability to ascend to the highest level of your chosen profession. For your many contributions to the intercollegiate athletic program at West Point, we thank you. Most importantly, we thank you for your friendship over these many years and pass along our warmest congratulations for a job well done. Best regards, Albert Vanderbush, the Director of Intercollegiate Athletics at West Point. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present for induction into the New York Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, Dom Alagia.
Tone. You know, it's a thrill, absolute thrill, to get this award from Ed Randall, my idol. Ed, when you sent that autographed picture to me recently, you know, it was fine, but did you have to address it to care of Retirement Home of the Bald? I really owe so much to so many, but especially to some of the people already mentioned, to the people at West Point. In fact, I've outlasted 5 football coaches in 21 years, so I guess maybe I am doing something right. To the people at the Meadowlands Arena for the opportunity that they've given me to work those 5 NCAA Eastern Regionals, to Seton Hall, to St. Peter's, Montclair State, and William Patterson. I'm also very grateful to a man who's no longer with us, to the late John Condon, the very best basketball public address announcer there ever was. His influence and his support meant so much to me. Obviously, over 30 years, I've enjoyed many, many highlights, and I won't take the time to enumerate them. In fact, you've already mentioned one of them, that first game at Army. And all I kept saying was, Johnny Rogers, touchdown, Johnny Rogers, touchdown, Johnny Rogers, touchdown. And I said, what have I gotten myself into? But it's turned out to be a very fun experience there. The people are wonderful, and there have been some good times. Then there are some times when you encounter unusual things. I had a game, a high school game, championship game at Yankee Stadium, and I was sitting alongside the Yankee dugout when a young boy, about 12, tapped me on the shoulder and said, Mr. Shepard, may I have your autograph? I didn't realize that Bob Shepard had so fixed those loudspeakers that everybody sounded just like him. But anyway, most people, or not say most people, but some people seem to think that I sound like Marty Glickman when I do a game. I am indeed flattered about that, but there is one big difference. Marty owns a boat. I don't even have a canoe. Before I forget, I must thank Bill Shannon and his colleagues for being the first to honor public address announcers. No one has ever done that before, but you can see that public address announcers apparently have started to come into their own. No matter when it happens, it's nice to be recognized for your work, especially when it's in the company of some of the greats of sports, as are on this dais. And also with an old friend from newspaper days gone by, Carl Martin. For me, this is the ultimate recognition. Thank you very much.